Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Well, this is something I almost never do. I can count on three fingers how many times I've come on here 3 times in one day. But something just assaulted my eyeballs and my hearing. So I felt like I should come on and make a couple comments about it just because it's heavy on my heart. So what is happening now is just what I predicted would happen when I made a video a couple days ago about this. I don't know. The words Queen's Court just tastes like shit in my mouth right now. I just don't even want to say those words. But this Khia black woman at what's her name, Michelle, that mess. You want to stay out of it, but the way YouTube is set up, I ain't friend none of these people. But I bumped into this girl at Len, Michelle Brown. She has got this thing up before the Khia is even posted a gag order. I made it the point that I don't want to see that, but I guess I'm gonna be forced into following it because I can't help it. And I went on there. I mean, she playing what this girl said tonight, and it was disgusting. Only thing more disgusting than the things that she said are the things that were in the comments. And I looked down in those comments and I said, "Oh my God!" Now you brought out every bit of hatred in every woman in Black America seems like have something to say, like they just been holding it in. This is so nasty. Y'all are letting this messy ass Michelle. Let's deal with her first. You know she's messy. She done rushed and got this shit up before even the person who made it got it up. So she gonna get all the women on her side. They will use all homophobic language. They all got entourages of these gay boys, so I guess they're going to allow it to happen. No one's going to throw themselves in front of it. And we got this all-out attack, all-out war between women and this transgender person. Let me tell you what's so offensive about this thing for me. I'm going to try. I am tired, but I'm going to try to... I'm going to try to speak clearly, be understandable. But I'm still forming my thoughts. I just saw this a minute ago. Okay, so probably on YouTube, there are tens of thousands of, we'll just stick with black people, because that's primarily, I think, who watches these things. Tens of thousands of black women on YouTube, right? The fans who most of them up until just recently seem to love T.S. Madison. That's a big part of her audience. Majority of her audience, black women. But now it seems like this other woman is coming here, Khia, who is she's just a white. That you can't base nothing on somebody like Khia. This girl. She's ghetto fabulous. She's nothing but trouble. Khia, and I say that if you don't get nothing else out of this video, she's nothing but trouble. Trouble for herself and trouble for everyone around her. To think that this girl was supposed to be best friend with this woman a month ago. And the woman didn't do nothing to her. She has turned on T.S. Madison in this way. Turned the whole, they was women on there calling him titties on top, dick on the bottom, and just full out hatred. And they're all laughing about it. And this Michelle, she's just broadcasting it. So I got something to say to you, Miss Michelle. You wrote me a note and said that you were a fan of mine. I want you to stop doing that. I want you to take and do me a favor and remove my name from your watching list. I don't want you looking at me, and I don't want to look at you. Although I know how this shit goes, I'll be drawn in, so curious about a situation like this because it affects my community. That's enough about her. She kicked this shit off, and so does Khia. They both got it laying inside of them. See, I can't stand bullies. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. There's nothing offends me more than a bully. It makes me nuts. Tens of thousands of women. You could probably count how many trans women are on this damn thing maybe on one hand, no more than two, for sure. So I'm thinking, because I was watching this other trans person, what's her name? The one that recently transitioned. She was having a live, what is her name? Kanor or something like that. And I was thinking, how does it feel to that person to hear all these women saying all these transphobic things all of a sudden? Out of nowhere, just saying out of nowhere, based on these two women. I'm thinking, how does it make them feel? How does it make these 2 or 3 people that we see? How does it make them feel when they're being dragged, hurt? Remember, there's a lot of little young trans people on these things watching it as well. What does it do to them? Does it separate them? Don't be a bully. Listen here. If you are a proud woman, be that. You are a proud man, be that. You're a gay man, be. You know what? In the streets, I used to know gangsters. I mean, real gangsters. Some of them I met in the pen, and then I knew them because I met them in the pen. I knew them on the street. Some of them I met on the street. People who are not at all insecure about themselves, they could give a less of a fuck about me being gay. Many times, relationship could go on over a year or 2 years, and they don't even know it. Why? Because it's not my business. Why am I interested in somebody else's sex life? Anyway, if you be secure with yourself, this thing is going to get out of hand. I knew it when they started talking like that. And then Michelle, she's perpetuating it. Because all the people who expressed to that woman, she has not taken none of it to heart. She says, I'm a blogger. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm tough. I'm rough. All right. Watch what you say. Watch what you say to people because they're not going to forget it. So up until T.S. Madison started messing with this Khia woman, things were going pretty good. She had a big audience. Khia had a big audience. Everybody was fine. As soon as the fight breaks out, now all of a sudden she's got to be confronted that she's a man. She has a penis, talking all about her body parts and all this kind of stuff like it's something that should concern you. And it shouldn't. Now you got all the Bibles over there. They go in there and saying, well, the word said, the word said. This is going down the shithole. You're going to lose respect for people who you used to respect. But mainly, people, just do not be a bully. If anything else, you do not be a bully of other people. All of you, every woman in United States does not have to jump down, get on Khia's side. Khia is not your leader. Believe me. You want to follow somebody? That ain't the one, honey. Don't follow behind Miss Khia and this other girl, Michelle. She's messy as hell. They know they're doing it wrong. They know how offensive it is. They know all that. And you gay boys that are around these girls, I see it. They all got their entourage. Don't say it's not my fight. That's between women and trans. Don't say it. We are LGBT. One for all and all for one. Somebody got to speak up for these people. We know Maddie can sling it back and forth and all that kind of stuff. We know she'll be just fine. But the things that are being said, the hurtful things, YouTube people, all kind of people look in on this stuff. So it's harmful. It's hateful. These women wasn't talking like that. They weren't talking like it a month ago. They were tuning in and tee-hee and ha-ha. And now you're going to follow Khia like she is the damn great black hope? That nasty, nasty woman. I hate to see people following behind a fool. She's just doing it. Khia is so ignorant that she's not even aware of the damage that she's caused. That other one, Michelle, she is smart enough to know the damage that she does to other people. She knows she's being hateful. She said that she feels like T.S. Madison had her phone number. And her manager posted it online. And all the trans community was calling her, cussing her out, and calling her fat gorillas. Okay. That's her gripe, right? If that's her gripe, how do we get to her balls and her dick and her titties and all this kind of stuff? Every comment has got to be about her sexual identity. We know she wasn't born a woman. She knows she's not a woman. Listen, if T.S. Madison thought she was a woman or wanted to be a woman, wouldn't she have had the surgery 100 times before? Obviously, she can afford it. She can buy mansions. She can certainly get herself a culo if that's what she wanted. She's a trans woman. You don't understand it, leave it the hell alone. She's a trans woman. She likes to have sex, she wants to feel something. But the point is, you ain't got to go and reminding these people that they were born men. It is hard enough. I always think when I get to see these things of young people, what influence that has on young people. People who already feel rejected, people who already probably been terrorized in school, people who are trying to find their own identity, and they go and hear this hateful, nasty, horrible shit, and they feel like the world hates them. Why weren't you hating them a month ago before your illustrious leader, Khia, told you that it's okay to say these things? It's just like Trump. Trump knew that some degree of American white people resented Mexican people, right? He's out. That's what I'll do. I'll stir that up for my purposes. So he stirred it up between Mexicans, Muslims, all kind of minorities, get them all riled. He figured, well, there's more on this side than that side, and I'll just stir it up for my own benefit. That's what he did. Poor people just trying to make a living, trying to make a better life, just like when his family came here. He used it, stir it up. So now, Miss Michelle, I don't want to ever see her again. I thought that maybe I could respect that person. Maybe she was wrong by the phone number coming out loud, but the way she's approaching this, I ain't got no respect for that woman. Because it's hateful what you're doing. The comments, the horrible thing. Child, you would think you were talking to a black person and thousands of races. It's the same damn thing. They're all coming out the closet, saying things that they would never have said a month ago. And if you didn't want to say it, keep it to yourself. There's no reason to be carrying on the way you are. So people who are in those comments supporting Mr. Michelle, you're dead wrong. You feel like Miss Madison has done something wrong, then talk about what she's done that's wrong. They could have had a discussion about Gio or her manager putting her phone number online. That would have been a wonderful conversation. That would have filled up many hours. But no, they don't want to go there. They want to talk about her titties and her balls and her dick and all this kind of shit. Her silicone and just nasty. Just being nasty. And then Michelle is stirring it up. She has no, and you gay guys who are around the girl, both around Michelle and around Khia, y'all need to let y'all bosses know. That's wrong. Don't do that. Don't do that. You think about back when your ass just found out you were gay, you were hearing all these hateful things around your school and scared to come out to class and scared to tell your parents that you were something different, or something was wrong with you. Think about all those times. Think about how you felt and how you going to allow these people to do this thing right in your face to somebody else. You need to stand up and say, don't do that. Don't do it around me. We can't be friends. That's what you need to do. That's it. I just had to get it out of my system before I can go sleep peacefully.